right, so we got kind of a cool little project here today. I have this piece of property, and it's a beautiful piece of property, and I had some fill brought in, and I want to try to spread out some of the uneven parts using the ATV and this harrow plow or harrow rake. I think it's a harrow rake. There's no little chains on it, but it's kind of like right angle, iron or steel, and you bolt it together. I'll leave a link in the description. As always, I'm not sponsored by these people at all, but this is just kind of convenient that I had. So let me show that to you, and then I'll show you the situation. So obviously got the standard ATV. This one is 4-wheel drive. I guess maybe there are some that aren't, but this is the rake, and it's okay constructed. So let me try to get a better light here. You put it on with a little pin and you hook it to the back of your ATV, and this swivels back and forth to give you some turning radius, and it's basically just a bunch of angle iron, and it's bolted together like that, and that's, I don't know, probably like 1/8 of an inch thick steel. Probably not the best quality steel, but kind of like bed frame type of steel, maybe a little lighter. And then in the center they have this area here, a little bracket where you can add some weight to it, because as you can imagine, the frame itself probably really isn't that heavy, maybe 10-12 pounds, something like that. And I guess that cuts down on shipping and stuff. So you can add this extra weight on top of it, and it comes with these kind of like little brackets, stabilizers across the center, and it is purposefully spaced to be the length of some cinder blocks. So I had a couple cinder blocks sitting around, and we're going to see how this does. This is the before. Like I said, a very beautiful property. I love this property, and it's been neglected over the years, so I'm improving it. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of lumps and stuff in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to even this out. This is some clay. It's a big clump of clay right there. So some of this stuff is gonna take getting on and off, I think, of the ATV, and some of it might just break up or spread out okay. So let's check it out. Okay, so far so good. Let's take a look up close and see how this thing in action. You see, it does get these like clumps in here. So let's get that out of there. You guys gotta pick those up, put them to the side. Every once in a while, a little clump of something there, but hey, maybe that'll break up. Let's see. Doing a pretty good job. I mean, I literally have been doing this for 10 minutes. So so far so good on this thing. I do have a pile and I got some trees. They're dead trees. So I am going to cut those down eventually. And I have the pile of dirt over there. So I could do a little bit better of a job kind of spreading that pile out and getting rid of those trees. And then I'd have access to the whole area and be able to make some kind of a wider turns, you know, with the ATV. But you know, as you can see, so far so good, especially for a little project like this. I mean, if you had a big farm or something, I don't know. I think that you can also use this on your driveway. So check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by these people. I don't get kickbacks or anything at all. I just do this stuff to for my own benefit and enjoyment, and then also to see if you guys, you know, to give an honest review of these kind of things to see if they work, if you guys are considering buying these things to help out with a decent sized project. So hey, as always, if this video helped you out at all, or if you found this content enjoyable, please consider hitting that subscription. I think we only had about 400 to go until we hit that big 1,000 mark, and a big thumbs up like is also really appreciated. right, this is looking really good. I'm gonna take it down to see a little bit closer, and there was a lot of clumps on here, a lot of clay. There's some rocks and stuff, and it's done a really good job. I'm gonna have to fill in some low spots. That's why I have that other little pile there, just to fill in a low spot. I didn't expect this little rake to do that. But let's take a look real quick and see how it did. All right, hope that's coming out on the video. I mean, this here had a lot of divots, like real big ruts right in the center, and it's done a pretty darn good job of spreading it out. This is kind of what it looked like before, with like big stuff showing, and then after. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So you know, for the money and a little bit of sweat equity in here, I think it's worth it. If you're looking for just a little extra oomph to clear some area, especially some area that maybe has like some clay and harder soil, that kind of stuff in there, that rake will probably do a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with it, so it's well worth the, I don't know, 80 bucks, 79, $80, whatever. I paid for it off of Amazon, and just a little bit of time to put it together. And you can see down here, like that was some pretty compact clay that was here for the fill, and that rake kind of scraped it up pretty good and spread it out. So not perfect. I mean, I wasn't really looking for perfect. If I bring in some like topsoil, that'll spread real nice like butter. But this stuff here, I just wanted to get it knocked down, get the ridges knocked down, that kind of stuff, get the big stuff exposed, you know, so you can work on it in order to bring in some topsoil or whatever you're doing next. So I'm real happy with this. And here's the little setup, and you can see it's catching quite a bit of material and then spreading it out. So this is with a couple cinder blocks on there. I suppose you could put more weight on there, but I think that's pretty good. I mean, that's you know, I don't want to overdo it, you know. So anyhow, that's the little video for today. You guys have a good one, and it's supposed to be beautiful weather out. So have a good day, enjoy, take care, like and subscribe. Thanks.